Hello, period pain. What are menstrual cramps? Menstrual cramps are a very common type of pain. Many people who have periods experience them regularly. This pain happens in your lower belly or abdomen. It can start a day or two before your period begins, or it might start when your period actually starts. You are definitely not alone if you feel this. This pain can be mild, or it can be quite strong. Today we will learn more about these cramps together. The feeling of cramps can be different for each person. Sometimes the pain is like a dull, constant ache. Other times it feels like sharp, throbbing spasms. This pain might come and then go away for a bit. You might also feel discomfort in your lower back. Some people feel pain going down into their thighs. This is all part of what your body does during a period. Understanding these feelings is the first step to managing them. For some individuals, cramps are just a small annoyance. They can continue with their normal daily activities. However, for others, the pain can be very severe. It can make it hard to go to school or to work. This level of pain should not be ignored or dismissed. Your pain is real no matter how mild or intense it feels. It is always important to listen to what your body tells you. We need to take all levels of period pain seriously. These common period pains are called primary dysmenorrhea. This is the medical term for cramps not caused by another issue. It means the pain is a natural part of the menstrual cycle for many. It typically begins within a few years of starting periods. There is another type, secondary dysmenorrhea, from medical conditions. We will talk about that a little bit later on. For now, know that there are ways to find relief. You do not have to just suffer through this pain quietly. The why behind the ouch understanding cramp causes. So what makes these menstrual cramps actually happen? Your body produces natural chemicals called prostaglandins. These chemicals are made in the lining of your uterus. Their job is to make the muscles of your uterus contract. The uterus is the organ where a baby can grow. These contractions help shed the uterine lining each month. This shedding is what comes out as your menstrual blood. This process is a normal and expected body function. When you have higher levels of these prostaglandins, it changes things. More prostaglandins can lead to much stronger uterine contractions, and these stronger, more frequent squeezes often mean more pain. The contractions can press hard on nearby blood vessels. This can briefly reduce the oxygen supply to the uterus muscle. When any muscle does not get enough oxygen, it can hurt. Think of it like a muscle cramp you might get elsewhere. For example, in your leg after too much exercise. Most period pain is this primary type we have discussed. This means it is not due to another underlying health problem. It usually starts within the first few years after your first period. The good news is that this pain often lessens as you get older. It might also improve after giving birth to a baby. This can be a hopeful thought for many people experiencing cramps. But this does not mean you have to simply wait for relief. There are effective things you can do right now to help. Sometimes, however, period pain is caused by something else. This is what doctors call secondary dysmenorrhea. Medical conditions like endometriosis or uterine fibroids can cause it. Pelvic inflammatory disease is another possible cause. This type of pain might begin later in your life. It could also get progressively worse as time goes on. It might last longer than typical menstrual cramps usually do. If your pain seems like this, seeing a doctor is very important. Your comfort toolkit, home remedies, and smart food choices. The good news is, there are many safe things you can do at home. These things can help you feel much more comfortable. Heat therapy is often a very good friend during this time. Try placing a warm heating pad on your lower belly. A hot water bottle filled with warm water works well too. Taking a nice warm bath can also relax your muscles. This warmth helps the muscles in your uterus to calm down. It can make them stop squeezing quite so hard. Gentle movement can also make a surprisingly big difference. It might sound a bit strange to exercise when you are in pain, but light activities like going for a walk can really help. Or you could try some very gentle stretching or yoga poses. This type of movement can improve your blood flow. It can also help your brain release natural pain fighters. These are chemicals called endorphins, and they make you feel better. Always listen to your body and do not push yourself too hard. What you choose to eat and drink can also play a role. It is very important to drink plenty of water each day. Staying well hydrated is always beneficial for your whole body. Some people find that eating less salty food helps them. Too much salt in your diet can make you feel bloated. Also, consider reducing caffeine and sugary foods around your period. For some individuals, these items can make cramps feel worse. Experiment a little to see what works best for you. Certain foods might actually help to reduce your pain. Foods that are rich in magnesium could be quite helpful. Think about eating bananas, dark leafy green vegetables, and nuts. Magnesium is a mineral that can help your muscles relax. Some people find comfort in drinking certain herbal teas. Chamomile tea or ginger tea are very popular choices. These teas can be soothing and may help ease cramping feelings. It is all about finding your personal comfort strategies. Taking control medicine, lifestyle, and doctor's visits. Sometimes these home remedies might not be quite enough, and that is perfectly okay. It happens to many people. Over-the-counter pain medicines can provide good relief. Pain relievers like ibuprofen or naproxen often work very well. These types of medicines are called NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. They work by lowering your body's production of prostaglandins. Fewer prostaglandins usually mean fewer and weaker uterine cramps. It is often best to take them when pain starts, or just before. Always make sure to read the label on any medicine carefully. You must follow the instructions for how much to take. It is very important not to take more than the recommended dose. If these common medicines do not help your pain, tell your doctor. Or if you find you need to take them for many days each month, there might be other, more suitable options available for you. Your doctor is the best person to give you medical advice. They can help you find what will work safely and effectively. Making some simple lifestyle changes can also help manage pain. This is not just during your period, but throughout the month. Getting regular physical exercise is great for your overall health. Ensuring you get enough good quality sleep is also very important. Stress can unfortunately make any kind of pain feel worse. So, finding healthy ways to relax and manage stress can be helpful. Think about activities like meditation or engaging in hobbies you enjoy. These small changes can add up to make a big difference. It is very important to see a doctor in certain situations. If your cramps are extremely severe and debilitating, if they regularly stop you from doing your daily life activities, if your period pain suddenly gets much worse than it used to be, or if home remedies and over-the-counter medicine do not help at all. Also, see a doctor if you have other symptoms with the pain, things like very heavy bleeding or pain during sexual intercourse. Your doctor is there to support you and find solutions. You do not have to suffer.